America.
All right, Joe Popp Over America, with another helmet report. I am leaving the Grand Targhee Resort, which is just west of the Grand Tetons. Well, you know, it's part of the Grand Tetons, I guess. And I had a wonderful stay here. You can see the scenery here, just totally amazing. And I got here the first night, didn't do a whole lot. It was late. It was about a 9-hour drive the day before. So I just had a meal at a place called the Branding Iron, which is part of this little resort. And I had an elk burger, which was delicious, and a Hefeweizen. And called it a night. Did some computing, watched a little TV, just slept, rest up. And that was it for my first night. On the second night, that was a day full of adventure. I worked out getting a horseback ride. It was kind of difficult because I'm only one person, but this family happened to sign up, and I just jumped on their ride with them. So that was great. I got a horseback ride, and my guide was a guy named Hayden, and he's just the nicest dude. And when we went out on the horseback ride, it was about an hour long. I was right behind Hayden. We got to talk a bunch, and he told me a little bit about himself. He's from Arizona. He's got a bunch of horses, and his father's a horseman, and it's really cool. Guy's pretty much got a dream job, you know, just kind of taking people on these horseback rides through the woods. And that was great. I had a really good time. And I used to ride horses when I was a kid. Every now and then my grandfather would take my sister Catherine and I. And I also went to this place called Rocking Horse Ranch when I was a kid. So that was a fun time when I was young. So it reminded me of that, and it was nice to reminisce and be on the back of a horse. I really like horses a lot. So, and my horse Waverly, it's a great horse. He got a little rambunctious and jumped around a little bit, but pretty much a pretty easy walk most of the day. After that, I went up to the chairlift. There's a chairlift that goes all the way to the top of one of these large mountains, and I went up there. And I walked. There's a short hike around the side of the mountain so that you can get this really nice perspective of the Grand Tetons. And sitting there is just totally incredible. I mean, I couldn't believe the view. It's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, as far as like a landscape's considered. You know, and I just sat there for a while and looked out over the mountains and just felt kind of puny, you know. So really great trip up here. After that, I came down and had dinner at this little bar they have called the Trap Bar, and I had some chicken wings and had a few drinks. It was about 5 o'clock. Went back to my room, rested a little bit, and I came back to the Trap, had a couple of more drinks and a Caesar salad, trying to be good, trying to lose a few pounds. So I'm almost making my third belt hole, so the weight's coming off unbelievably on tour. So after that, I went over to back to the Branding Iron because it was still open, and had a drink there. Met a nice person named Karen, who's like a music promoter kind of person. Told her about my trip and had a nice talk and called it a night. Now I'm heading out of Grand Targhee Resort in Alta, Wyoming, and I'm heading towards Billings, Montana to see Sue Reitz, a friend I met through Sean O'Donnell and Heather, his wife. So I'm going to go stay with her just for one night. It's going to be a quick stay. I'm going to try to cut through Yellowstone since I didn't really get to go there proper. I'm just going to try to drive. When I get to 191, I'm going to take it southeast or east, whatever that is, and go through Yellowstone if I can do that from the west entrance. So that's it. Popp Over America. Really enjoy myself. My gosh, look at this scenery. Unbelievable roads. Perfect day, 65 degrees, bike's running good, got my chain lubed, got my tire pressure checked, so everything's good, and over and out.
Popp Over America is made possible by support from Alto Music, Arai Helmets, Corbin Motorcycle Seats, D'Addario Strings, Hoffy Carbon Fiber Cases, Michelin Motorcycle Tires, Otherworld Computing, and Cena Motorcycle Bluetooth devices. Stay tuned for the next episode of Popp Over America.